Welcome back to another episode of Insights, where we dive deep into the wisdom of Kabbalah and how it applies to our daily lives. I'm Rob, and I'm here with my co-host and great friend, Matt.
Hey there, Rob. Great to be back on the airwaves with you again.
Absolutely, Matt. And today we have a very interesting topic to discuss: ways to tame the ego. Now, we all know that our ego can often get the best of us, and it can really hinder our spiritual growth. So let's dive right in, shall we? Point number 1 on our checklist to tame the ego is to avoid taking offense. Matt, this is such an important one, isn't it?
Absolutely. Our ego loves to get offended, and it feeds off that negativity. But if we can train ourselves to let go of that need to take offense, we can free ourselves from unnecessary conflicts and emotional turmoil.
That's right, Matt. It's about choosing love and understanding over anger and resentment. It's not always easy, but it's certainly worth the effort.
Moving on to point number 2, releasing the obsession with always winning. Now, this is something that many of us struggle with, right?
Oh, absolutely. Our society puts so much emphasis on winning and being the best, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really about growth and self-improvement. Letting go of this obsession allows us to focus on the journey and not just the destination.
Couldn't agree more, Rob. And that leads us to point number 3. Letting go of the constant need to be right. This is a tough one for so many people, myself included.
Oh, believe me, Matt, I can relate. Wanting to be right all the time only creates tension and distance in our relationships. When we can let go of that need, we open ourselves up to true understanding and connection. Point number 4 on our checklist is to rid ourselves of the desire to feel superior. Now, Matt, this one hits close to home for many of us.
Absolutely. Our ego loves to feel superior, to compare ourselves to others and elevate ourselves above them. But in truth, we are all one, interconnected souls on a journey together. When we let go of that desire for superiority, we can embrace unity and compassion. Point number 5, give up the insatiable need for more. This is such an important one in our consumer-driven society.
Yes, indeed. Our ego constantly wants more possessions, more success, more recognition. But true fulfillment comes from within, not from external achievements or material possessions. Letting go of this insatiable need allows us to find contentment and satisfaction in the present moment.
Absolutely. Society often tells us that our worth is determined by what we've achieved. But in reality, we are so much more than our accomplishments. Our true essence lies beyond what we do. It's about who we are and the connections we build with others.
Well said. And that brings us to our final point: avoiding identifying yourself solely based on your reputation. Your reputation may precede you, but it doesn't define you.
Absolutely. Our ego loves to attach itself to that external validation. But it's important to remember that our reputation is just a snapshot of how others perceive us. Our true worth lies in our soul and how we choose to live our lives.
And there you have it, folks, a complete checklist to help tame the ego. By following these steps, we can effectively free ourselves from the grip of our ego and allow our true spiritual selves to shine through. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us on another insightful episode of Insights. Remember, the journey to taming the ego is an ongoing process, so be patient with yourself and keep striving for growth. Until next time, I'm Rob.
And I'm Matt, wishing you a week filled with self-awareness and spiritual transformation. Stay tuned for more enlightening discussions on our daily Kabbalah studies. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Insights where spirituality meets practicality. Discover, learn, grow. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next episode.